Nah. He died. It's her with it. You're not even moving.
Last words to her, she actually paused for game night. That was the last time I talked to my sister. I've been trying to contact her ever since then, like all morning. Call, no text, no nothing. For me to hear at something,
Not going to do.
Developing right now, police are investigating after several scenes today. One where witnesses say a woman was actually thrown out of a vehicle.
Another scene includes a car crashing into a tree in Hollywood. And Local 10 News reporter Annalise Garcia joins us live from Hollywood.
And what are police telling you, Annalise?
So not much as of right now. We actually don't have much confirmed information on how all of this is connected. But this morning we saw multiple scenes, the ones you just mentioned, one of them over by US 1 and Pembroke Road. That's where witnesses told us that there was a woman thrown out of a car. Then over here where we are now, Wiley Street and US 1, that's where a Mustang crashed into a tree right behind me.
In the early morning hours of March 5, 2024, in Hollywood, Florida, police were dispatched to two separate incidents near US 1. At one location, a Mustang had crashed into a tree, and when authorities arrived, there was no one inside the vehicle. At the other location, just around the corner, a man said he saw a woman fall to the ground just in the middle of the street, hitting her face hard on the pavement. Both Hollywood police officers, along with Hallandale police officers, were called to the scene because the incident happened on the city line. While the woman laid in the middle of the street, the man who witnessed her falling said, "Miss, are you all right?" with no response. It was then that other witnesses would drive up and they said they saw her get thrown from a car. As police got to her and EMS were called, it was determined not only was she thrown from a car, but she was also shot multiple times. 21-year-old Mikesha Johnson was a beloved daughter, sister, aunt, and friend. According to her sister, she was full of life, had big dreams, and a lot of potential in her future. Mikesha seemed to be your typical 21-year-old, working, spending time with her family and friends, and going out and enjoying life. She also enjoyed dancing and making TikToks with friends and family.
Slide up, slide back. Get the man going.
Sadly, on March 5th, it seemed that Mikesha may have been set up because what was supposed to be a fun night out at a birthday party turned into a terrible crime. According to official reports, Mikesha Johnson said that her sister Mikesha was attending a party in Hollywood, Florida, when she got into an argument with men over items that were reportedly stolen. Michelle went on to say that other men at the party threatened to unalive her if they didn't get the said items back. At some point, Mikesha expressed that she was scared, but no one allegedly did anything to help her. Michelle would say that her sister was way too loyal and that Mikesha's alleged friends left her and did her dirty. See, the reason being is because Mikesha did not leave the same way she came allegedly and may have been put into the car at gunpoint. Now, the Mustang that crashed on US 1 had no one in it when authorities reached it, but it would be quickly determined through video surveillance that after the crash, two men hopped out and ran away.
Good morning, JC, Eric. So a lot of moving parts here. We've reached out to multiple agencies who are involved here to find out what exactly happened. There are several scenes and a quite a pretty big perimeter around here. It seems like they might still be looking for someone. Right now, we are at US 1 and Wiley Street. You can see from where I'm standing that there's a crashed car with police tape around it, and Hallandale Beach Police is here along with Hollywood Police. Now, they are investigating this, and like I said, there is a perimeter from where we're standing. We can see several police cars down US 1. But let's take you to video of the other scene we were just at. This is at US 1 and Pembroke Road. This seems like where it all began, but again, we have reached out to agencies to confirm exactly whether or not these are connected and what exactly is going on here. But you can see Hallandale Beach Police here investigating this scene as well. Again, this is US 1 and Pembroke Road. So whether or not that is connected to this scene here at US 1 and Wiley Street, still working to confirm that. Again, as I mentioned, there is a perimeter. Police seem to be looking for someone. They're also diverting traffic in this area. Here again, you can see this Mustang, this silver Mustang here, crashed at US 1 and Wiley Street.
A Mustang slamming into a tree. Then you can see two people get out of that car and run from the scene.
Around the corner, Mikesha laid unresponsive, and that is when the man on a bike rolled over to her. He stood over her and asked, "Miss, are you all right? Are you all right?" According to the man, Laquan Payne was trying to see if she was all right because she fell so hard. Laquan said he began detouring cars because she was laying in the middle of the street. Soon after, a car with more witnesses inside approached him and said they witnessed her being thrown out of another vehicle. The witnesses then called 911 and the ambulance quickly arrived. Mikesha was said to be choking on her own, and at one point the EMT people said she's been shot. She was rushed to a nearby hospital where she later passed away. Detectives soon put together that the car that Mikesha was through from was the same Mustang that crashed around the corner into the tree and where the two male suspects hopped out and fled the location.
Are you okay?
Just before 4:30 Tuesday morning, witnesses come across a woman laying face down in a street near US 1 and Pembroke Road in Hallandale Beach.
She tried to take a step and then she fell and just collapsed. And I stopped and I stood over her and I was just asking her, like, is she okay? Is she okay? And she was just like unresponsive. Like, I just seen her choking.
Laquan Payne tried to help the woman after other witnesses say she was pushed out of a vehicle and appeared to have been shot in the chest.
Two cars just like they made a U-turn and they threw her out the car.
When they turned over, it was just like a lot of coming out of her mouth.
Around the same time, just a few blocks north in Hollywood, surveillance cameras capturing a Mustang slamming into a tree. Then you can see two people get out of that car and run from the scene. Today, police confirming both incidents are connected without releasing specifics. At one point, police set up several perimeters in the area as they investigated both scenes.
The one and only, we're hearing from the family of a woman who was shot and left for dead in Hollywood. They're now demanding answers as the search continues for that gunman.
Well, earlier this week, there was a lot of coverage of this case, and now we're learning a lot more about the victim, and the details are just heartbreaking. The pain is unbearable. Michelle Johnson speaks about her 21-year-old sister, Mikesha.
She was just an innocent victim.
Yes, she was an innocent victim whose life was just taken away at the age of 21.
She went to a party in Hollywood with her friend, and there was an argument over stolen items. It's at that point, according to the family, that men at the party threatened to kill Mikesha if they didn't get those items back. Mikesha had nothing to do with the situation, says her sister. Why'd she go into the car, do you know?
We don't know. We don't know if she was at gunpoint. We don't know how they had her. All I know is she was in a car, she was shot twice, and then she was just thrown out the vehicle.
And then the vehicle crashes, right?
Yes, the vehicle crashes into a tree.
This tragedy ended in Hallandale Beach. Tuesday morning, it was a mystery. Who was this person? What happened? Now the mystery unravels over stolen items that she had nothing to do with, says family.
I can't say no more sorry. When y'all got the camera, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Mikesha was said to have gone to the party with a friend, but somehow ended up in the hands of men threatening her life. The even sadder part, according to her family, she had absolutely nothing to do with anything being stolen, and it was all made up. The fact that she was possibly set up and multiple men carried out this act is sickening and disgraceful. There is currently a $5,000 reward being offered for any information leading to the arrest of the suspect or suspects responsible for the unaliving. I'm so saddened that this happened to Mikesha. It was definitely heartless and cruel, and no one deserves to be shot and dumped on the side of the road like they're nothing. My heart goes out to all her family and her loved ones because I know this has to be a difficult time, and I am praying that whoever was involved be caught sooner than later. So please don't forget to comment your thoughts and prayers for this family in their dark time, and hit that like button and share to make your people aware. And as always, remember to stay woke. Things change quickly.